Hey there everyone, on this video I'm going to give a short summary on the TED Talk I recently watched. The title of this TED Talk was How Reliable is Your Memory by Elizabeth Loftus. Its main focus was based on how false memories can affect our decisions, and not only that, but also our surroundings. Elizabeth Loftus then started stating how this can be done with a real life example that she just studied. This is based on the life of Titus, a young adult person who had problems based on this false memory on a young lady. This young lady confused him with a rapist and thought that Titus was the one that raped her. What's the problem with this? That he got all the accusations, he got into jury, he lost his fiance, he lost his job, he paid for all the problems that raping a young girl can bring, and because all of this happened to him, he ended up having a heart attack, suffering it, and leaving this world. After sharing the Steve Titus experience, Elizabeth started explaining her role in society and how she studies not what memory loss means, but what memory can be affected by other information that our brain can get. This lady then started stating how she has made many studies based on how people react to these false memories because they receive false information. One big example of this is how she made a study based on soldiers and how they were attacked by another group of people, and how she has made them believe different things by giving them different information, and how they reacted the way that she wanted, believing something that isn't true. Another example of these studies was the one based on a car crash. These are two examples of it. The first one is based on a car crash with a stop sign and making people believe that it was not a stop sign but a yield sign, making it not the fault of the person that was driving. The other one was based on a car crash and on the speed that the car was driving at. The real speed was, and for example, was 30 miles per hour, and the people, the witnesses that were at the spot, thought that the car was going faster, making them think that even at the car crash there were some glass broken, when actually there was no glass broken. So the fact on this is that people believe things based on the moment and not actually remembering what actually happens. She stated something really interesting. She said that our memory is not as a film cam. We just don't just film the stuff and we will remember everything. We remember the basic part of it, but we can change some facts based on the false memory that occurs in our brain. The last main point that she mentioned was the fact that knowing how we can manipulate and control other people's decisions based on the false memory, how we need to make sure that this doesn't come into bad intentions. What do I mean with that? That people who do this need to do this in a positive way, in a way to help that person, not in a way to take advantage of them, and not in a way to make them look like a fool. In conclusion, just as Elizabeth Loftus said before, we need to take care of the false memory that we use, since it can affect us and affect all of our surroundings, the people that surround us. To end with this video, in my opinion, false memory is a lethal weapon, since it can affect other people, it can manipulate other people, and that's not what we need. We need to use this in order to help other people to have better habits and to be better.